So welcome back. In this lesson, we will learn how to delete a list by dragging its cell on table view. So to do that is actually quite straightforward. I'm going to go to my list view controller.m. I'm going to go to where I have my table view information. And in the table view information, I'm going to add a few new methods. One of those methods is Boolean, and that one is called table view can edit row at index path. That very first one, and the answer to that is true. Yes, we can edit stuff. That's a very easy one. The other one is a NSString table view title for delete confirmation at button index, which means when you wanted to see, and I'm gonna say return delete, just a delete question mark. That's that. And finally is the one that actually commits the editing, and that one is actually a void. So not like that, sorry, table view, these are a bit difficult because there's so many of them, right? So commit editing style, yes, so I found that commit editing style. And in the commit editing style, I'm gonna have to say I have to basically delete my grocery list. And the way I'm gonna do it is I'm gonna say, well, grocery list class to remove is essentially my shared instance dot current lst object at index path dot row. Because whichever of these elements that I tap on or I drag on, that is from my current LST and is at some location in it. So that's the list that we want to delete. Now, how we're gonna actually delete it is actually quite straightforward, and that is we say shared instance dot current LST remove, and the object we want to remove is to remove. That's it. We remove that. Now, because we have removed it, we also have to delete the cell. For that, I'm gonna say table view, and for that, I'm gonna say delete row at index path. So the row that we want to delete is actually quite easy. That is actually is not very easy. I just realized it's asking for an array. So we actually have to make an array. So I'm going to say ns array, array with objects, and the only object that I want is index path. So this one, do delete it. For some reason is actually giving me a weird thing, count, which I'm not sure what that is. Let me just rewrite this real quick to see what exactly is happening. So delete rows at index path. So that's that. So if that's nil and this is nil, this is a good way, just putting nil and nil so that you can close the brackets and you can understand what's going on. So instead of this nil, I have to say ns array, array with objects, array with objects, and the object that I want to have in my array is index path. So that's that. So that one is taken care of. And of course, we want to have the animation for it. And the animation for it is going to be a UI table view row animation. So UI table view row animation, fade or left or none or whatever. So whatever you want, animation fade, one of the easier ones. So really quickly, can edit row? Yes. What's the title if he wants to edit? Delete. When it commits the edit, what happens? We see these things. We remove that object from our list and we remove the cell from our table view. Keep in mind that these two are not going to change throughout our code. This is the final version of them. But our commit editing is going to change, and simply because we don't always delete the list. There is a situation that the list belongs to someone else and we just want to reject it. And also later on, we have to find a way to write this information to our cloud server, which reminds me, we currently have to write it to our disk. which is we have to say write data to disk, write. So that's about it. So we write our information to our disk every time we delete something, because obviously we have to maintain the latest version of things. So that's about that. Let's try it. And good, we have these. So I can say office, delete, boom, it's gone. And just to make sure it is working, I'm going to rerun it. And now we shouldn't be seeing that list anymore. Excellent. We got sample and we got party. Perfect. So let's keep it up to here for this lesson. And then we come back to this in our next lesson.